Hey there guys, going to be playing some Olaf top lane today. Of course, recently reworked, very strong champion at the moment. Going to be playing into a Cho'Gath. This actually isn't a good matchup. It's not horrible, but it's not a positive matchup, which would have probably assumed it was, honestly. I think I'm just going to go DG Blade and try and scrap with him early game. We both have Ignite, I have Ghost, he has Flash. Pretty standard. Now, I did take armor. Of course, Cho'Gath does mostly magic damage, but honestly, a lot of this is because I'm probably going to be beating him inside of his own wave, so I'm going to be tanking minion autos, which of course are physical damage. And also, it's an AD jungler. Those are the main reasons I went armor rather than MR to this game. Got the Marauder Olaf. Quite a nice skinning game, I really like it. Splash art's not great, but it's quite nice. I'm not entirely sure how this matchup goes. I feel like I probably can lose it if I grief early game. Normally I'd go TP, but I think into Cho'Gath I might need the Ignite to actually be able to kill him early game to punish him. Post 6, it sounds really good for me, but maybe he's just more useful in team fights, which is, you know, very possible. Especially if I'm not able to punish him hard early game. And he does have decent kill pressure with the Ignite, so I do have to watch out for that. Also, if I get ganked and set behind by the enemy jungler, that could be an issue. It looks like he did start topside, so I've got to be careful for like early game ganks, but aside from that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I will have to auto the wave a lot to try and get some of my health back with my passive. Which means I'll probably end up pushing the wave. He's also obviously going to sustain up pretty hard with his passive. He also has Corrupting Potion. Okay. Kind of close, bit sketchy. When he ignited me, I thought he knew the matchup better than I did, and that he was going to kill me, but no. I know that I'm tanking his wave, but my champion is just so strong in early game scraps now with the passive. The W auto reset. This guy has to play a Smurf, but I'm playing on my main. This is my main account, so I'm not entirely sure what he is saying. I'm currently Diamond 3 in solo queue, so it's, you know, it's not too high. I don't know what rank this guy is, I haven't checked. I won't talk to him. Not an amazing buy, honestly, just a bit of AD. Caulfield's isn't an amazing buy anyway. I'm going to be going into the Gore Drinker, of course. You can go like Triforce, but I think Gore Drinker's better overall. You could also probably situationally go Stridebreaker, but obviously this game it's not going to be a Stridebreaker. Really poor axe throw there by me. If I threw that better, because he kind of... You could see the way he walked to it to dodge, right? But the long-range Olaf axes are quite hard to hit, to be honest. Although that might be me coping, if I'm being completely honest. Now, what I could do is... He's not using his Corrupting Pot, like, at all. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, he's going to sustain up, so I'm probably not going to be able to do anything for a little while onto him. Would have been nice to get that E off there. He is pretty low, though. I still have quite a bit of mana, actually. So I may be able to wait for my Ignite to come up and then dive him from my Ignite damage. I believe he still has Flash? Unless I'm really just not paying attention. So I could get outplayed on the dive without Ignite, so there's no point of going for it. If I'm diving him, I don't mind going 1-for-1, obviously, because he's probably going to be losing minions under turret. Did I get him? No, not quite. What I should have done there is probably just try and ignore the Wukong, walk past him, and kill the Cho'Gath. All I have to do is get vision of him and then ignite him, right? I thought I would actually be able to During Tank that, but apparently not. I did force the Wukong into having to go back. The wave is awful for Cho'Gath, really terrible. This is going to push into him and he's going to push into me, sorry, and he's going to lose probably at least 2 waves. 2 entire waves. Probably more. I can freeze it, but I don't really want to freeze it. I kind of just want to beat him. Although it's probably the smarter idea to freeze it. But I kind of want to just make this game into a bloodbath. Now I've got my ult, and I think there's really not a huge amount of counterplay from this guy. I may have just queued the wave a bit too much there and broke the freeze. We'll see. My minions are also slightly stronger. So this is currently bugged at the moment. It says 100. I believe that just means 1. It takes 1 reduced damage. I'm actually just going to try and all-in him here. Not a good ult. Sorry, not a good throw. Really poor throw there. Not on point with my Olaf mechanics today. If I'm better at Olaf there, I just straight kill him. Not a whole lot of counterplay. But, unfortunately, I am apparently quite bad. Well, he missed the cannon to knock me up there, so that's fine. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Get ganked. Playing way too aggressive. I'm gonna get camped now. And we are gonna get the dragon at least. As a trade. Everyone else on my team is doing well. It might be a case of just soaking pressure in this game. Can't really buy anything too good. I guess I can go for a Kindle Gem. Yeah, Kindle Gem's fine. I actually think health against Cho'Gath is actually pretty good early game, because, like, a lot of his kill potential comes from the flat damage on his ult. Also, of course, the Ignite's quite strong. And flat. But yeah. Oh, I've just realized I actually don't have the music on. There we go. Ooh, that minion block there. Let's get a ward down real quick. I probably will just get repeat ganked over and over, because I am just going to be trying to push into this guy and punish him. With his weak early game. But if I do get ganked, the only thing I can try and do is go for the 1v2, which it's probably not going to be able to happen with the Cho'Gath's damage. Although Wukong is currently mid, ganking mid. But I can't punish him here. Like, what can I do? I can just hit him a tiny bit, I guess. Maybe I can probably just quickly hard shove this wave. No, he's just going to tank the wave. What I did want to do is... he's going to actually try and freeze this. Yeah. Wukong's mid again. Bot side of mid. What I'd probably like to do here is just hard shove this wave and then get a reset off. Because Wukong's looking topside now, right? So this should build up a slow push. Oh, maybe this... no, miss. If that hit, I could probably kill him there. I'm just gonna go take a reset, get a pickaxe. It's not a great buy, but it's a bit more damage, right? I don't think he's gonna be able to push this in time, so this should set up a freeze for me. Currently 22 CS advantage, it's gonna... should build up a little bit more from this here. Wukong's topside, as you can see. I'm pretty damn sure they can't dive me, especially because he's lethality for some reason. So I'm just gonna hold this wave, I really don't care, like, if he tries to... I guess now I've actually... Okay. Okay, there we go, big play. Cho'Gath disrespected me massively. Maybe he thought the Wukong was closer to him. He absolutely cannot just stand there and fight me. Now I'm probably going to get like 2, maybe 3 plates even. Yeah, probably 3 plates. He's going to lose a big wave at his turret. Now I'm going to have Gore Drinker, going to be pretty damn strong. He's not really going to be able to touch me on his own, although he, you know, he hasn't been able to so far. Is he building Everfrost? He might actually be building Everfrost, which sounds quite terrible into me, honestly. He might overextend here. Yep. Gonna be able to pick up the kill with the Shyvana gank. Now he's really hurt, like that is really bad for him. I guess Shyvana wants to get some plates. It's fine. I wouldn't really... I guess we can take the turret, it's okay. Not really that big of a deal. I'm quickly gonna go proxy the wave there. Oh shoot, took my entire wave. Okay, well... Sure, not big of a deal. I can cancel my recall if I see anyone is going to contest this blue buff, but I think she's just got it and is just going to leave. Oh, I almost bought Everfrost there. They have a really good split comp, right? Like, just because I don't care about CC, I think I'm going to go this, but maybe the flat MR would be better. In fact, what I could do is I could just go straight into a Hex Drinker, but I think instead I'm just going to go for the Death Stance next. We do lose Dragon from Shyvana doing that top play and staying for that plate and blue buff. I don't like that. I'd much prefer to get the Dragon, but it's okay. If we win, it's going to be probably this guy going... Oh, wow, he actually gets that play. That's a bit sad. This guy going Umbral like, lethality is not very good on the new Wukong. You need tank stats to be able to get, like, multiple Qs off and your, big Qs. You want to be hitting people with a lot of Qs, right? It doesn't really do a huge amount of damage if you just hit them with 1 anymore. But I think this is actually the first time I've seen someone go lethality on the new Wukong, so we'll see how it looks. I don't think it's good, but it might be. I think he's either dead here or has to flash. I'm not sure which. I actually don't think he's dead. He lived on 2 HP. Huh? Okay. Let's quickly go for this. Pick him up, just with a few axes. I see Wukong here, but I'm just going to try and fight him. I think I can just drain tank him. He actually might just be doing Gromp, so I'm going to go and contest that. Oh, no, he like insta-killed that. Maybe he smited it. If he wants to fight, like, I'm down. I don't think he does want to fight, though. But he might try it, you never know. Like, look at his damage, he's doing nothing to me. I do have 9... Oh, no, I had 90 armor after he was reducing it with his Q. I have 127 armor plus tabbies. So... And of course I'm lifestealing constantly from my passive, and I have Gore Drinker Omnivamp. Gonna build straight into the Death Stance. After that... Derax is a very good item on Olaf, but... So is Maw. Maw's just obviously a really strong item in the current patch. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go next. I'm going to take my jungler's Krugs though while she's not here. Try and get that slight advantage. Although I might have to leave the small ones here because I don't want to be missing farm at my turret for these. Although I did get them all in time, thankfully. I might miss like XP from like 1 or 2. I can probably just run him down here. Yeah, okay. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's given up. Maybe he's a smurf and he's just tilted. I don't know. This is like some Baus strategy, so maybe this guy's going to be a genius and he's going to come back in the game. But I don't know. The 1v1's going to get rough for him. Because I'm going to start just taking everything on the map that I can. Like, I'm going to start taking, as you can see, Scuttle Crab. I'm going to start trying to take his jungler's top side. I'm going to be taking Krugs. I could try and take his mid laner's life as well, but it's Ahri, right? It's going to be hard to try and kill her. She probably has ult. But she might actually come back and try and, like, recall in this bush or something, or she might overextend to the turret. It's okay. I'm going to walk this way. No, I'm not. I hit with a Q, so if MF does kill her... Which she does. Nice. I don't really know why MF's top, to be honest, but I suppose she can have that. I'm actually just going to walk on the mid here. This might be a pick. We do have the Frostfire Gauntlet on the Shyvana, so it will be constant slows coming out, plus the Ashe slows. And we can probably snow... Although, oh, it is a Wukong with a Yuumi on. It's a little bit hard to kill, but we did get it in the end. From that, we can probably snowball drag. Those two are going to be late to dragons, so... It's also an Infernal Soul game. Not the best for Olaf. I think the best is probably Ocean Soul. Maybe I can catch Senna here. Yeah, got her. I could have queued that there and stole that off of him, but it's fine, he can have it, you know. He uses the gold very well. I'm just gonna go ahead and start hitting dragon. Might lose top tower, don't really care, honestly. It is an objective bounty, but it's only 300 gold one, so whatever. At this point I do pretty good objective damage because of my constant E's. The cooldown on the E's is so low. From this can pick up the Death Stance. I could pick up a Cleaver, but I don't think it honestly would be that good right now. Phage is a not amazing item, honestly, as well, so I probably shouldn't pick up Phage. I should probably just pick up a pickaxe and maybe a few control wards. Game is looking a bit one-sided. A lot of them have a load of deaths. He picked up the Krugs this time, unfortunately, from my roam, but... Just gonna try and see if I can find him at all. Here he is. Yeah. I don't really see how this matchup is negative overall. It's still a positive win rate, but that's just because of how strong Olaf is as a champion. Compared to his average win rate, it's actually down like 2.5% or something, which is pretty sizable. The only thing I can see is maybe if you can't punish him early game enough, you will constantly... you will get outscaled. Unless maybe if you have the team comp to support you, like enchanters obviously are really great with Olaf. And if you're not the only melee, that also helps out a lot. So you don't just get insta-focused and die. Bruiser itemization is of course very strong right now. Death's Dance is great, Moore's great. Sterak's is pretty lackluster, but it does synergize really well currently with... well, not currently, just with Olaf as a champion, right? He likes being at low health because his passive will be giving him higher, more free stats, giving him more attack speed, more lifesteal. I don't really need to help with that, honestly. I probably should have just stayed and killed the Romp. Yeah, we can't kill that guy when he's that close to turret. We could dive him, but it's whatever. I'm not sure why I keep seeing support Ashe so much, honestly. I don't know if it's not horrible, I don't think, but I'm not sure how good it really is. Maybe I can catch the center here, just wait out of vision here. She actually has Ghost. That guy she should probably die to injuries? No, 9 HP. Very close. Give me that 25 gold from that. Give me that Yumi as well. Maybe I can use my Ghost to run her down. Yeah. She should not have tried going back into my mouth like that. And you're terrible. Okay, Wukong. Not sure who he's referring to there, but respectable, honestly. Ooh. Toronto went for the flash, I respect it. Had the stats real quick, get a little bit of extra CS. You can see the damage really coming out at this point. The best part about Olaf is you don't even need mana to kill people. Because currently, I don't think your E definitely doesn't have a mana cost. I don't think your R has a mana cost. I think your W does, but I think it might only be like 30 mana or something. So you can just run people down pretty effectively, even without mana. Not really effectively, right? You want to be queuing a lot, but... basically what I'm saying is, for a champion that does have mana, he can fight relatively effectively without mana. Compared to some other champions that are like absolutely useless without mana, right? Let's give it to the... give it to the Victor. He did fine. Some challenges. The bush has eyes, who cares? Lethal efficiency, who cares? Golden, who cares? Gets the one. Okay, not bad. Lane domination, nice. Probably expect that at this point. I did the top damage in the game, yep. Yeah, I don't know. This matchup does not seem very good for Cho'Gath, but win rate wise it is. Maybe this guy's just not very good. He's unranked, he's a smurf. This guy obviously isn't a genuine level 28 player. He actually did play decently well early game. It just seems such a lopsided matchup early game, especially. I imagine he does probably outscale you eventually, but yeah, you can punish it pretty hard early game. It felt like the ignite definitely helped a lot. With TP, it would probably be a bit rougher to punish him, but yeah, it was a fun matchup. All right, thanks guys for watching. I'd appreciate any feedback, comments, suggestions, anything you enjoyed about the video. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys. Good luck. I'll see you later.